Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for joining me again. A little update since the last episode. The Knights lost, obviously. A little bit of a bust. They lost to Vancouver 1-3. But my son had a good time. That's all that really matters to me. And the tickets were free, so no real complaints. Got him some souvenirs. Made the best of a losing effort on the Knights' behalf, but it's all right. It's all right. My next tip would probably be get organized, keep it clean. What I mean by that is bookmarks, a special email, being selective, right? Just to try to stay as organized as possible, because what you'll notice is there are hundreds of giveaways, and you need to kind of be aware when they're ending, how often you can enter them, if it's a daily, weekly, unlimited, one time, and a special email. I'm not sure if you wanted to do this. This is completely up to you to keep the spam down from your main email where you have your bills and things sent to, or what have you. But yeah, let's get into that. For the bookmarks, right? I save my sweepstakes by dailies, weeklies, and other. If I have a sweepstakes that I can enter every day, it gets filed under the dailies folder on my web browser. If it's a weekly, obviously, put that in the weekly. And to organize those, I will rename them by the date that they expire and then the prize. So if it's a daily, let's say it ends the 31st of this month. If it's a daily, I'll put 3/31, $10,000 gift card, if that's what it was. If it's a weekly, you gotta have to pay attention to the rules for these, obviously. But if it's a weekly, I'll sort it under the date that it expires. So 3/31, what day of the week I can enter. Most of the time, weeklies are like a 12 a.m. on Monday through 11:59 p.m. on Sunday, Eastern Standard Time, majority of the time. But I'll pick a day in that range, right? So if it's obviously the week is Monday through Sunday, I'll set up the day I'm supposed to enter as like a Tuesday. So that one would be sorted by 3/31, Tuesday, $10,000. The organization is key, right? And the reason I keep the prizes on there is if I'm in a rush, let's say, I forgot to enter one day and I wanted to kind of maximize my chances at a bigger prize, I'll enter the ones with the bigger prizes. Now, on a given day, I have anywhere from 25 to 35 sweepstakes I enter on a daily. And I timed this the other day when I was doing this. My entries take about 20 minutes to do all my dailies. And then probably another 20 minutes to look for new ones. And I'll share my sources probably on the next episode. We'll get into that on the next episode. But having them sorted and like noting what the prize is kind of lets you focus when you're procrastinating on the entries, right? But yeah, bookmarks, having different folders in your bookmarks bar, or your favorites bar, whatever you call it, or helps you stay organized. And that's probably key to being consistent with the entries. But yeah, be selective as well, right? What I mean by that is, if there's a sweepstakes for like $10 and it's a daily entry and it ends December 31st, I might not spend time doing that. I don't want to say waste time, because free is free, right? but you have to put some type of value on your time as well. So for me, I kind of look at like a $10 prize for the amount of effort I'd have to put into trying to win that $10 prize over the course of a year. The $10 might not be worth it. I I don't really think it's worth it. But, you know, to each their own. Like I said, free is free. But if it's something where I have to enter every day for a chance at $10, I might not do that. Or like if there's prizes, like there could be big prizes, an electric scooter, right? Fairly big prize. The values I've seen on these things are crazy, anywhere from $500 to $3,000, and I'm like, who's paying $3,000 for an electric scooter? But I'm not entering those. Being selective. I have no real use for an electric scooter. I'm not going to be going anywhere by myself and like not taking my kids, and you can fit like one kid on an electric scooter, but I'm not leaving the other one behind to fend for themselves and chase after us. But yeah, be selective. Be selective. Put some value on the prizes. I enter a lot of things for like gaming computers that might not be other people's cup of tea, right? But I play video games, and a free computer is a free computer. I won one last year. It was nice. Still using it now. I'm recording this on that computer I won. And the last part of like keeping it organized and everything would be potentially having a special email for all of this, right? A specific email just for your giveaway entries that you can check every day, obviously, because you need to check if you won. You don't want to create just like a full-blown spam email and never look at it, because you're going to get those marketing emails. Some of these giveaways make you sign up for the marketing emails, and they have like a stipulation or in the terms and conditions or rules or whatever, it says you can unsubscribe at any time, which is fine, 100%. But having a separate email would be helpful. I didn't think about that at all when I started doing this. So my personal email that I use for like banking and all of that, bills, utilities, what have you, is swarmed with spam. If I don't check my email every day, I've got probably, or I do check my email every day. I'm sorry. And I've got probably 140 emails every day, every morning, which might not seem bad, but it's because I'm constantly like unsubscribing from things. But my like banking statements, utility bills, all kind of gets lost in that. I have started using a different email that I set up for, my important stuff is what I call it. And that's helped clean things up, but I still check my original personal email that I've had since like 2004 that I enter these giveaways with. I still check that daily. And you kind of have to check it daily because you never know. When you win a prize, you don't know if they're going to call you. You don't know if they're going to send an email. Could be anything, really. I've seen things where I've just gotten things in the mail. But part of that staying organized is making sure that if you only want one email, that's perfectly fine, because that's how I've been operating for however long I've been doing this, up until last year. But if you want a new email, make a separate one. I wouldn't put like sweepstakes or giveaways or anything like that in the title, because some of these companies will say like you can get disqualified if, well, I mean, they don't really look at the email, but like I've seen companies where like you enter on Gleam, and they'll have like a stipulation in the rules, like if we notice you have a giveaway account, so like they go to the social media accounts that you have associated with it, and if it's only giveaway posts or like entries for giveaways, they'll disqualify you, which is cool. I mean, that's on the company. They don't have to give it to somebody that's just doing this for a hobby. They can do it for somebody that actually like truly full blown supports the company, that's on them. But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't put anything like that in the title or in the email, not the title. Um, but yeah, to wrap that up, yeah, just keep it clean, keep it organized, and keep going. That's the thing, right? Just keep going, and keeping it clean and organized will help you in that journey 100%. It's helped me a lot. Like I said, I kind of prioritize the ones with the higher values when I'm kind of procrastinating or not entering every day. Um, and I've gotten some decent prizes out of it. So, hopefully this helps somebody. Hopefully this helps you guys. I appreciate you guys listening. And let me know if you have anything you want to learn or any tips you might need. Like I said, next week I'll probably do where I get my giveaways and sweepstakes from, other than just seeing them on social media, like Instagram posts, tag 2 friends, we're doing this giveaway, whatever. But I have a couple of websites that I do use to find new giveaways, and they've been fairly legitimate. And I say fairly because one of them, I'm pretty sure it's like a personal blog for somebody, but they've been fairly legitimate as far as getting me, good sweepstakes to enter. Nothing with a whole lot of scams. Actually, I shouldn't. Haven't really been scammed. There's a vetting process to it all, but we'll get into that next week. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate you guys for listening, and hopefully you guys get some wins and you can share them with me. Maybe I can pull you onto the podcast. We can chit chat about how long you've been doing sweeps, giveaways. If my tips have helped, any tips you might have, sky's the limit for this. So yeah, thank you guys again. I appreciate you.